Hi everyone, my name is Victor and I am one of the authors of Technique.com. Today we'll continue our Learn Linux from Scratch series and we're going to be looking at understanding hard links and soft links in Linux. In our previous class, we talked about what hard link is and we did some few exercises. So in today's class, we're going to be looking at the few or the important things you should know about a hard link. So number one is if you delete a hard link, the file the hard link was created from, that is the source file, would not be deleted and vice versa, which means um, if you also delete the source file, the hard link will not be deleted. Well, I'm going to be dropping the link to this site in the description section. So if you feel you want to also check the site alongside, you can do that as well. So I'll just drop the link in the description section below. All right, now so let's verify that. So I'm just going to create another ad link. So again, the source file. Let me create it from etc password. Okay, so let me copy etc password file first to tmp password. So I'm going to create a link from tmp password now. So I can call it add file. So let's create another add link from add file. Let's say this is add file 2. So we can just do this to verify the inode numbers. Oh, sorry, TMP. Okay, so to ascertain our first important thing, we're going to delete. We created add file 2 from add file, so we're going to delete add file, add file, and see if add file 2 is still in existence. So you can see that the content of add file 2 is still intact. So the same thing if I deleted add file 2, the content of add file will still remain intact. So let me delete the tmp password file. Let's confirm the add file 2. Okay, so that ascertains our first fact. Number two important thing you should know about add link is that add link cannot be created across file systems. It can only be created within the same file system. So on my system, let me verify the file systems I have. So I have okay slash boot is a different file system from my root file system. All right, so I'm going to try to create a hard link across file system. Let me use this. All right, so let me call it a name I wish. Hard link file. So you can see that it has failed to create a hard link file. So you cannot create a hard link file across file systems. Number three important thing you should know about ad links is that ad links, when created, will have or inherit the same inode numbers and permissions from their source files. We've already established this. So number four important thing you should know about ad link is that ad link file will change if the permission of the source file is changed and vice versa. So if I change the source file permission, the ad link will change. If I also change the ad link, the source file permission will change as well. So let's create another ad link from the add file to, so let me call it add file 3. Let's verify their permissions. So I'm just going to change the permission for add link file, for add file 2, I mean. Let me do 777. So let's confirm. So you can see that changing the permission of the source file would also change the permission of the add link. If I also change the permission of the add link, it will also reflect in the source file. Let's change this to 555. So you can see that the permission has changed as well. Number six important thing you should know about add link is that add link is not allowed for a directory. So if I try to create a add link from a directory, I'm not going to be able to do that. Let me create a add link from /tmp. Let me call it a name I wish. Say add man and enter. So you can see that add link not allowed for a directory. So it's not possible for you to create a add link on a directory. So now you understand what add link is, and to understand more about add link, to have a clearer picture about add link, it's better you also know what inode is. Briefly, inode is a data structure, that is the way data is stored on a file system, and every inode has attributes like file types, permissions, just like we saw the permissions of a file, you know. So every inode, they all have their own attributes. So add link will always point to the same inode of a source file. So anytime you create a add link, it points to the inode of that source file. And that is why a add link usually have the same inode numbers as their source files, and they usually have the same file attributes as their source files, because underline, they actually point to the inode number of the source files. So that's what add link is, and that's how add link work. So in the next class, we're going to be looking at soft link, and then we're going to be looking at the attributes of soft link as well. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, and you can click the like button as well. Bye for now.